back, my friends, for yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about Halo Infinite, some brand new information regarding Halo Infinite. Of course, we got a brand new trailer, if you will, which you guys are watching up on screen right now. But we actually got a bunch of other information. We got some of the information actually in the E3 presentation, but we didn't just get information there. We got information in a new blog post from 343 Industries. And if you guys in here, Halo Infinite is going to be launching 2020, so holiday 2020 alongside Project Scarlet. One thing I did mention in my previous video when we were talking about Project Scarlet, if you guys missed that video, go check it out. I did mention Halo Infinite really quick, and I said that, you know, it's going to be launching on Project Scarlet, which is true, but it's not just coming out in Project Scarlet. It's actually coming out on Xbox One, PC, and Project Scarlet. So it's going to be coming out on 3 different platforms, which is super ambitious, super exciting. So, you know, if you were excited about the new Halo, but maybe you can't afford to get the new Xbox console, Project Scarlet, when it first comes out in holiday 2020, then you can still get it for PC or Xbox One or whatever, you know, whichever of those 2 platforms you're playing on. If you can't get Project Scarlet right away, or, you know, you never know. Sometimes new consoles sell out, or, you know, all that stuff. So you know, crazy things happen, right? Anyway, so from the blog post, basically they're calling this a spiritual reboot. Now, it's not a reboot. It's a spiritual reboot. So what does that mean? It basically means that, you know, the game is, it's a game with a vision set firmly in the future, but a foundation rooted deeply into things that their team and the fans have fallen in love with. The scope, the scale, the heroism, the moments of spectacle and wonder that brought players together on couches, basement LAN parties, Xbox Live, and in esport arenas for years, they said. So a lot of exciting stuff. So it's not a reboot. Basically, again, they're calling it a spiritual reboot, but it's still connected to everything that's happened in the Halo universe. So it is technically a sequel to Halo 5. It comes after Halo 5, but it's its own standalone thing. So you don't have, they're saying that you didn't have to play any other game to be able to jump into this one. You know, you can jump into this game, you know, if it's your first Halo game, and you'll still be able to understand the Halo universe because it's its completely own story, but at the same time it's also linked still to everything else that's ever happened in every other Halo game and in the Halo universe. Does that make sense? So again, not an actual reboot. That's why they're calling it a spiritual reboot, because it's kind of like, you know, they feel like they're just kind of going back to the roots of Halo, with what, you know, made Halo such an iconic game, from Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, etc. And so, yeah, that's kind of their idea. Visually, you know, they want to kind of take what always made Halo so exciting visually, and what made the original Halo so ambitious, and kind of take that and apply it to, you know, modern technology. And so that's why they got their new what is it called, Slipspace engine that they're going to be using. And, you know, they want to really take advantage of that and kind of push the boundaries the way the first Halo did, right? Because way back when the first Halo came out, it really did push the boundaries. And so that's kind of what they want to do with Halo Infinite. They want to push the boundaries in a modern setting with modern technology. And, you know, what better way to do that than with Project Scarlet? Obviously, Project Scarlet is going to be, from what it sounds, an absolutely epic you know, console, if you will. You know, for music and stuff, if you guys didn't see the actual trailer, go check it out. And basically, near the end, you started hearing some of that classic Halo music, right? And so what they're doing is they're actually they're bringing on Joel Yarger, if I'm pronouncing his name right, as a music supervisor, and he led the creation of music for franchises like God of War, Uncharted, and other blockbuster games, they say. So again, if you guys played those games, you guys know those games had great music. And so, you know, they're challenging him to find accomplished music composers to work with him, that can stay true to the musical traditions of Halo, which were originally created by maestros Marty O'Donnell, O'Donnell, and Mike Salvatore. And again, so they want to go back to, you know, what made us all excited about Halo. You know, that music that is so unique and so specific to Halo, right? It's just, you know, if you hear a piece of Halo music, you know, hey, that's Halo. I know that's Halo just from the music, right? And you know, they want to bring that back, you know, bring back some like classic music compositions and kind of maybe rework them, I'm assuming, and you know, create new ones that kind of go with that same kind of feel and vibe and style, if you will. So that's really exciting, man. I love their vision. So everything they're basically saying is very exciting, you know, basically with their vision of what they want to do with this new Halo Infinite. So it's really exciting, really exciting stuff. You know, the narrative, again, like I said, you know, if you're just jumping in, it's going to be great. You know, it's a story that's going to be completely focused on the Master Chief. He is the hero, and Halo Infinite will continue his decades-long saga. They do plan to introduce, you know, new important characters, such as the pilot that we've seen in the video. But this story is the Master Chief story. So this is focused on the Master Chief. This is his universe, his story, and you know, they're not you know, they're not shying away from that. So because, like, you know, Halo 5 was kind of, you know, it was kind of a half story. It was like Locke and Master Chief, and a lot of people just wanted, you know, focus on Master Chief's story. You know, people love Master Chief. You know, he's iconic. He's one of the most iconic characters out there. You know, so it's great to hear that you know, they're going to be focusing on him for this story in Halo Infinite. And basically, it says you're arriving in the middle of you're arriving in the middle of a universe at war, with a sense of history underlying your entry into the world, but it will also feel fresh, full of potential and new adventure. And actually, right before that, they said the story will mark the beginning of a new chapter and challenge for the Chief, but it will also respect and continue the threads that led to this point. So if you played a Halo game before, or sorry, if you never played a Halo game before, this will be a great place to jump into the story. Again, so it's, you know, it's a spiritual reboot. It's not a reboot. It's still completely connected to everything else that's happened in the Halo universe. It's still a sequel to all the other Halos. You know, they just kind of want to go back to the roots of what made Halo so great back in the day with the first, you know, Halo game. And you know, what got fans initially excited for, and kind of try to, you know, recapture that feeling, but obviously, you know, while keeping everything fresh at the same time. So I don't know, I'm super excited for it. They say they end the blog post saying that you know, as for what's next, E3 2020 will be a big moment for Halo Infinite. That's where they're going to really reveal it, I guess, alongside Project Scarlet, you know, the actual hardware, pricing for all that, you know, specific release date and all that good stuff. So 2020 is going to be an exciting year. I think E3's 2020 for Xbox is going to probably be like one of their biggest E3s ever, which 2019 was already pretty big, but 2020, Project Scarlet, Halo Infinite, it's going to be a good time. So let me know if you guys are excited for this new Halo in the comments section below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and a lot of awesome stuff. Catch you guys very soon, another one, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch for the rest of E3 throughout the rest of this week. Catch you guys there, like always. Until then, game on.